How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Goldmine Scenes podcast. You might have to mind the rain because it's raining. Um, but other than that, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Let's see. Today we got a few things, not too many. I was looking at a bunch of stuff, and I don't know. A lot of it was just dumb. It was just dumb shit, and it's I don't, it was just fucking stupid. I was I've what have I been up to recently? I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 and like Fallout 76 and Battlefield 5. Excuse me. But yeah, I've been seeing. I mean, not right now because it's kind of past already, in my opinion. Um, but a lot of people were bitching about uh, Fallout 76 and how it's not working and this and that and blah 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 blah. Like for me, there were times where it was shitting out, but I wasn't fucking losing my goddamn shit and going online and blah 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 blah. Like people, like I, one comment, it was, I don't know, it was just the funniest shit. This guy's like, I spent this money to pre-order the game, to play the to play the beta on this specific day because I'm a hardworking person and it doesn't work and I can't play it, so I'm returning your game. Like, bro, get the dick out of your ass. Chill the fuck out. If that's really your biggest concern, you probably shouldn't be playing video games then. Wait till it comes out and get it at another time when you're not as busy. I mean, if that's really your biggest issue, then don't do it. And I was having problems, but I wasn't blowing my fucking load all over Bethesda and complaining like a motherfucker. I just go and play a different game. Simple as that. And I had a blast. And people go, "Oh, without the AI, it totally ruins it. Like the immersiveness of the world, and that's the whole Fallout. That's the whole reason Fallout. That's how you go around the worlds and all the people and stuff." And it's like, well, nukes kind of just went, not necessarily just went off, but they went off. I wouldn't expect a lot of people to be alive after a fucking nuke went off. Honestly, depending on where you're at, especially if you're near where the blast went off. I don't know. Just saying. And I don't mind just exploring because since there's not all the personally, I don't give a shit because even if there were a bunch of AI walking around, I don't interact with them. Yeah, I'll see them, but I'm just gonna talk to that one fucking person that I need to talk to, and persuade them, hopefully, and whatever. So that's the only thing that you're missing is like that whole interaction. Ooh, I have my charisma and my persuasion, and when I'm talking to a lady, I have +1. Fuck off. You don't need that to make the game great. I I replace that with playing with my friends and talking to them and exploring and doing silly shit and getting fucked over and getting fucking shit up and hunting motherfuckers down that are wanted. Like literally, I teleported to a guy that had a, what was he? I think he had 100 cat bounty on him, and we all wanted to go after him, and I'm like, I got this. So I was in my power armor. I had my upgraded fat man, and I just teleported to him. He looked at me. I just boom, just launched a fucking mini nuke in his face. He went down on one knee. I just downed him in one hit. Walked up to him and punched him in the face, and he was dead. That shit was fucking hilarious. It was you had to be there. It was one of those moments. But dude, you have some great times in this game. But there's always that shit where people find something to bitch about and bitch about blah blah blah. I mean, I feel like it's always been there, but I feel like nowadays it's really, really there because, they have Twitter, they have the internet where they can just go, oh, this was fucking stupid piece of shit. God, eat a dick. Just eat a dick. Then half the time I don't pay attention because I'm enjoying myself, so I don't give a shit if people aren't enjoying themselves because I'm enjoying myself. Me and my friends are enjoying the game, and that's all that matters to me, so I don't know. People always find, like I said, yeah, people always find something to complain about, so no one will ever always be happy. Even when Fallout 4 came out, people weren't happy. But so it's like whatever. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. I'm not complaining. My only let me think if I can find a complaint that I can remember. I had one. I remember. I think. I'm pretty sure I did. Well, they updated the storage, so that's good. Uh, I can't think of. I at the moment I can't think of any problems right now. Besides maybe connection, that's always really important. That's probably my only complaint. Sometimes it's really weird. Sometimes you can't invite your friends to a to like a squad. So well then we just restart our games and find new worlds, and then it usually works. So problem solved. There you go. If it doesn't work the first time, I just go and then fucking toss the game out. No, like, oh, I feel a sneeze coming up. Uh-oh. I'd rather sneeze than have the sniffles. But yeah, I personally really like the game, and sorry if you're not, then you're a loss, I guess. But that, then also I'm playing a lot of Red Dead Online since it just came out. People have been also complaining about that. I'm like, for online alone, I give it an 8 out of 10 because those 2 points that are gone are because one, I would, I mean, then I was saying I was saying people are probably complaining that there's not like 5 heists ready to go. You can't rob every single store. Other than that, I don't know what else you could expect in a Wild West game because you can't put a bunch of, flying cars and shit in there. So, I mean, I would like, excuse me, I would like a bit more clothing. Um, lower. They did lower the prices on a lot of stuff, and people were complaining about that. So they did lower the prices on a bunch of stuff, and like in GTA 5, there was a shit ton of different clothing. I think I saw a lot of clothing, so I wish there was like a lot of clothing in this game. But I guess it is the Wild West, so I mean, so I don't expect to have like a shit ton of clothing. But I actually like the way my guy looks now, so I'm not complaining about that shit anymore. You just got to really level up, to be honest, and then unlock stuff, buy new stuff, and I pretty much just need new boots, and I'll be dapper as a motherfucker. But that's just me. But I did agree with the whole prices were too expensive, but my two complaints were I would like one, at least one heist. You don't have to do it right off the bat because obviously you're too level. Wait till you're like level 30, like 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 with the story, I'm only 75% complete, and you're like, oh, you're finished with their stuff for now. She'll contact you later. And I'm guessing either I have to level up, or they're waiting to implement that into the game. Because I know there's 2 other people I think you have to kill, and because you have to kill 3 people. I won't spoil really anything. Killing people isn't really a spoiler because you kill people all fucking time. But who I will not say. But then again, online is completely different from campaign, so yeah, still. I was hoping, I didn't really think about this until just now, like maybe maybe after all the missions are done, but at some point someone will be like, I've got another job for you, or I've got some other jobs for you. They're not quite ready yet. I'll contact you, when they are. I'll let you know when I have more information. Then maybe a prompt will pop up on screen like, you have unlocked the bank heist, but you have to be level 30 to do it. So do stuff, and rank up just so you have the proper gear and be properly ready for when you do rob it. You don't get fucked over and just have one little pistol, and nothing else, like a shotgun or something. And a good horse to get away, so that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. But overall, all I'm really liking online. I grinded all day the other day, but I got a bunch of my shit before the prices were reduced. But then they kind of paid everyone back and gave everyone money, so that was really cool. And I bought some more shit. But I bought I bought a fishing pole, a shit ton of fishing. I've been doing a lot of fishing. You get a lot of money from that, and it's fun, and you get food. Hunting's always fun. My homie Nick taught me that you can just lasso the fucking bitches, and you can, you lasso if they're small enough. Some animals are too big, but you can lasso them, get off your horse, and stab them in the fucking neck, and then the pelts will be perfect. I mean, obviously, if you played the game and you focus on an animal, you can see what rank, like what rating the pelt already is. So it'll be like one out of 3 stars. So you'll want to do that if you want the best, cleanest pelt. That's the best way to do it, is lassoing and stabbing the animal. But I've been doing a lot of that. I've been roaming the whole map doing missions for everyone. It's more fun with people, with friends obviously, but what I do to make it more fun is that right when I get online, I open up the posse and start up a temporary posse and just open it up for people. And then I roam around and do whatever. And eventually, at some point, it'll be full and people will join. So then I'll go off and do missions, and I'll have like a full posse. We'll be doing missions, and I'll be making money. So I find ways to entertain myself, and even if my friends aren't playing with me, I'm still playing with people in the community, which is really fun, and talking to people online. Who knows who I'm talking to? I'm talking to them, my friends. Who knows? But it's really fun. Seeing people from the campaign is really nice. Some people that it really warms my heart seeing them again, and I'm really. I will say, it takes. When does it take place? It kind of takes place. I would say, probably at the. I would say it takes place before the beginning of the second game, like right before, maybe right before. Not really sure. I'll probably have to play more to find out, but I'm pretty sure. I know it's I know it's around the beginning of the game. I know that for a fact. I don't know if it's before. It has to be before. It has to be before the beginning of the game. Once you play the game, you'll understand why I'm saying that. But yeah, it's. I absolutely love that game. Shed many tears for that game, just because. If you play Redemption and then 2, it's like when you play the first one, you get so involved once again, and you just dedicate all your time to the story and learning the people and getting to liking certain people, and then it ends, and so like if you haven't played Red Dead Redemption, it came out in 2010, so you're 8 years behind. Sorry, but I'm just gonna tell you the story, okay? Pretty much. And I don't know the full thing, but I'm just going to abbreviate it. Pretty much, John Marston was part of the Dutch Vanderlyn gang, run by Dutch Vanderlyn, and, they were a gang, and they were pretty much some of the last gunslingers in the West, from what I know. And, slowly, one by one, the government's trying to take them down. It's the government. They want law and order, So, John has been, in the first game, John, he comes off the shit, and he's working for the government, and pretty much they're saying, round up all the people, round up all the old people from your gang, kill them, or turn them in for us, and you can go be free with your family. Because originally he was, living on a homestead in, where was it? It starts with a B. It's right outside of Blackwater. I can't remember. Longhorn, no. Breacher's Hope, I think. Breacher's Hope, I think that's where it is. He's living on his little ranch that he made with his family, his wife and son. They come and get him, and they're like, hey, you want to live free? Then take out these guys for us, and that is it. And so he goes off and does that and takes them out one by one. And in the end, they're like, okay, thank you very much. go home. He goes home, and pretty much he comes outside one day, and there's like 20 government officials standing there with their guns, and he's like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, yeah, you're like you're the last one. Can't take any chances. And they just light him the fuck up. And you're just, it is definitely one of the saddest moments in any game, in my opinion, because you're completely, dedicated your emotions and feelings into knowing John and getting to know him and getting to know his life and his family and his friends all around him and the world, and the way they take him out in such a fucked up, cruel way, and it really, really hurts the heart. But what's even more beautiful, and I wish they could have expanded more on it, is that, like, Jack, his son, sees that, obviously. Not it happened, but he sees that his dad's dead, and he finds out what happens and shit. So when he gets older, name of the game, Red Dead Redemption, he goes back and gets redemption. He kills every single one of those motherfuckers that killed his dad, and it's a great game. It is fucking phenomenal. If you haven't played it, I mean, I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know why you're playing the second game if you haven't played the first game, because it's been out on, yeah, it's backwards compatible. You can get all sorts of editions of it. It's crazy. But the way the second game leads up to, like, because this game takes place 10 or 11 years before Redemption, because it's pretty much, it's a setup to Redemption. And man, the setup, the way they end Redemption 2, and then just knowing all the shit going into the first game, it totally ripped me apart on the inside. I was like, dude, this is too heavy. Like, I was like, god damn it. Like, I fucking love these games. But, man, what an emotional roller coaster. Like, it is insane. I love Rockstar. They are a great company. And Bethesda too, who I was talking about earlier. But anyways, let's get on to what I was originally going to talk about before I started getting on about these. Oh yeah, Battlefield 5 is really fun too. I haven't played the campaign. I don't really give a shit. We're going to kind of go through this quickly because there's quite a few things right here in this one article. It just says, actually, you know what? I'm not going to read this because it could potentially spoil something for me and or you guys, because it was 16 best video game moments of 2018, and I've done shit like this, and I've spoiled games for myself, and I fucking hate it. So you know what? Fuck that. I'm not going to read that. Fuck that. I'm going to continue what I was going to say right here. But it was, I'd already talked about this, so I guess I don't really have to tell you what. But I will. Rockstar, Red Dead Redemption 2, the online multiplayer money, blah, blah, blah. The game's first online update was released Friday and was primarily concerned with addressing some of the main concerns raised by community since online launched. According to Rockstar, these changes were geared towards creating a more balanced, fun, and rewarding overall experience across all modes and missions. Let's see. And then, so here, some of the main changes. Increased cash and gold payments across a number of different activities, including free roam missions, free roam events, replays of a Land of Opportunities missions, and showdown series modes, and more. The Land of Opportunities missions are the, I think, main campaign. Reducing the prices of most weapons in the Wheeler, Rawson & Co. catalog, and gunsmiths. For players who have already purchased weapons at the previous prices, we will automatically deposit the difference to player balances starting today. Please look for an alert message the next time you log into Red Dead Redemption 2 Online Beta to notify you this change. Refunds will make will take up until December 10th to reach all players, balancing the values of select pelts, skins, and fish, as well as horse reviver and pamphlets, which is really good because horse reviver was like $250, and it was like a half. Like, bro, give you that 150. I'll pay 350 for a good one, or 250. I'll pay 350 for a good one. Pay 150 for a shit one. 250 for a shit one? No. Like right here they're talking about and as an added thank you for playing and helping us through the beta period, we're also awarding everyone that joined into play the RDR beta at any point through the midnight PST today with a gift of $250 and 15 gold bars. Hell yeah. But like one of the shotguns was $440, now it's $266, and the semi-auto was $900, now it's $540. I love this right here. The automatic pistol was $895, now it's $537. The Mauser pistol was $1,000, now it's $600. So I don't mind that. Oh yeah, they're up for a bunch of awards. Game of the year, best game direction, best narrative, best art direction, best score, best audio design, best performance for Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan, and best action / adventure game. Best performance for with Arthur Morgan. Man, I'm telling you, if you guys haven't fucking played Red Dead Redemption 2, what are you doing? Go play it. Oh my god, it's so good. I don't want to say, it's not depressing. It's emotional. That's the way to put it. It's very emotional. But it's good though. That's what you want. Like you can get that from a movie, but from a video game where you dedicate a lot of time into this shit, it's like, and then you put pieces together, and then you find things out, and you're like, what? Oh, man. Thank you, Rockstar. I love you. But that's pretty much all I wanted to read about that. I wasn't going to read too much on this, because this is just people doing their own thing. It says, the importance of video game graphics. Well, now I definitely feel a sneeze. Wow! Oh, good thing this isn't going on for much longer, because allergies hate me right now. I don't think graphics are too important, depending on what you're trying to present to someone. Like if sorry, if you're playing like a platformer, you don't need high def graphics. You don't need the great graphics to tell a good story. Like Super Mario World's a perfect example. I mean, it has good graphics. The color is great. Everything's good about it. I love it. Music's great. The story's good. I was gonna say great, but it's not great. It's good. I want to see more Luigi. Goddammit. Personally, I really like Toad. I don't know why. I just do. But no, I don't think graphics are very important, to be honest. These fucking allergies are fucking with my head now. But no, I don't think they're everything. They're not that important, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It really no. I don't know. I was gonna say it depends on the game you're playing, but no, it doesn't. I don't think so. It's just what we've come to now, and I personally love really good graphics, but I also love a really good game. Like, for example, fuck. What? I can't give the example now because I can't remember. Fuck. What? Hang on. I'll find it. Just give me a second. Right here. Hang on. What's the game called? What's the fucking game called? Right here. Undertale. Yeah, there you go. Fucking Undertale. Um, or fuck, I can't remember the name of this game. Like Limbo. Limbo's a fucking great story. And there's like nothing going on. Like it's dark as fuck and there's no dialogue. So that's a good example. Inside, I think it's called. It's made by the same people as Limbo. That's a fucking good. There's a lot of good goddamn games, and you don't really need good graphics to be honest. But I don't really know what else to really say about that. But no, I don't think so. And I thought this was fucking retarded. I know some people don't like that word, but I like it. I think it's a good word because it's a perfect example for this. It's fucking stupid. Like you're not going anywhere with this. Like, you guys may have heard recently that what was he? Let's see. He was comedian Kevin Hart is withdrawn as the host from the 91st annual Academy Awards next year, just days after announcing the job and just hours after refusing to apologize for old jokes and comments about homosexuality. Now, a the jokes. Let's see, where are the jokes at? I'll show you. Let me see. Yeah. Well, but what he said right here, which is okay. Here. Right here. Let's see. During a 2010 comedy special, listen now. You see what I said right there? A 2010 comedy special. He said, "As a heterosexual male, if I can prevent my son from being gay, I will." Hart's Twitter account also contained a number of jokes using gay as a pejorative, I think that's the word, as well as calling someone a fat-faced fag. I think it's fag. I'm not sure. It says F star G at one point. The comments were already public knowledge, and in 2015 he told Rolling Stone the jokes were more about his own insecurities than about his hypothetical son. I wouldn't tell that joke today because when I said it, the times weren't as sensitive as they are now, he said. I think we love to make a big deal out of things that aren't necessarily big deals because we can. Right there. Like, it's fucking. He said it beautifully. Um, like, he said it then because he could and it was a joke. Now he can't say that because if you say that, the internet will literally fucking cut your head off and crucify you and then put you upside down and bleed you and then hit your head off a fucking cliff with a spiked golf club and cheer as they do it. Literally. And right here, I think we love to make big deals out of things that aren't necessarily big deals because we can. Just like the Roseanne incident. Like, dude, you really want to, like, do you know anything about Roseanne? She actually has mental health issues. She got hit by a fucking car at 16 and got the ornament shoved into her head. So she has mental health issues. She says shit. A, she's a comedian. B, comedians are fucked up. And it's, especially for her, she will say fucked up things because, like, you know, she has mental health issues. And she states that very publicly. And if you're a comedian, she's probably going to say extra crazy shit. And when she said that one thing, it was a joke. It was a funny joke, and I think it was a good one. And that was that. But then everyone had to go out of their way and point shit out, and it's like, oh, well, she was this, she was that, she was this. It's like, well, how am I supposed to know? Look at the bitch. Like, she literally is the, like, whitest black person ever. In my opinion. Like, I thought it was a good joke. And, you can't get mad at a comedian for saying some fucked up shit because isn't that a comedian's job? Unless you're Jerry Seinfeld, isn't that a fucking comedian's job is to say fucked up shit? I truly don't understand. But you know they were waiting for that shit, and then they went, "You're out, bitch," and then they didn't give her the option to even apologize. They were just like, "Yeah, no, we'd rather just cut you, you racist bitch." It's like, all right, I think you guys are the fucked up ones, but okay. Um, but anyways, it's Kevin Hart. Like, they make a big deals out of things that don't really matter. It's a joke, and that's that. Like, why does it? Why did you bring that up when he was doing a movie, or anything else like that? Why is it right when he's doing this you bring up something about the past that doesn't fucking matter, and then try to drag him down to ruin his shit? Like, The people who are doing that are even more sad. Like, there's nothing sad about Kevin Hart. Like, the people that are doing this are fucking sad as fuck and literally have nothing better to do with their lives except bring down someone who's incredibly fucking successfully self-made. That's it. And haters gonna hate, and it really sucks. But those people that did that can go eat a dick, personally. And then he said, I passed on the apology. The reason why I passed is because I've addressed this several times, Hart explained. I'm not going to continue to go back and tap into the days of old when I've moved on and I'm in a completely different space in my life. The same energy that went into finding those old tweets could be the same energy putting into finding those response to the questions that I have been asked years and year after. The same energy that went into finding those old tweets could be the same energy put into finding the response to the questions that have been asked years after years after years. We're feeding the internet trolls and we reward them. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm not going to be me. I'm going to be me and stand my ground. Listen, a few hours after that, however, Hart tweeted that he was standing down after all, going so far as to offer a new apology and and a promise of further evolution to appease pro-LGBT activists. Yeah, if I ever say something that offends you, I'm sorry, but unless it's something, I'm never going to deliberately go out of my way and say something fucked up about someone. Unless they deserve it. Other than that, if I say something and you find it fucked up, or it's like, well, then I'm sorry for you, but other people don't find it that way. And I don't. I don't know. It's just I'm doing me. That's how. It's like, I don't know. And like I said, everyone's gonna get upset at something. Not everyone's gonna be happy with what you say. So that's just how it is, and you just kind of have to do you. That's really how it is. So. And other than that, that's it for today. Man, went on a lot longer than I thought it was, but that's good. I like just rambling and getting stuff out. That's what I want to do. It's the whole point of this fucking podcast. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to this ramble, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. See you later.